Hi friends, Megan Whitney here, and in this video I'm going to show you two stitches on the Janome computerized machines that you may have kind of noticed, maybe glanced at once or twice, but otherwise completely ignored. And let me tell you, you are going to kick yourself for not paying attention to them before today. I'm talking about stitches number 2 and 3 on your Janome computerized machine. Most Janome owners use the regular straight stitch programmed at numero uno right here, and skip right over to the zigzag or a 1/4 inch stitch, but totally miss the amazing stitches hanging out here at 2 and 3, waiting for you to realize what they can do. So let me show you exactly what they are. Stitch number 2 is called the Lock-A-Matic stitch, but what it really is an automatic back stitch. Here's what it does. When you put the machine on stitch number 2 and press the foot pedal, the machine will automatically go forward about 4 stitches, then automatically backstitch back over top of those stitches, then go forward again. When you're ready to finish your seam, continue to push on the foot control and just do a quick touch on the reverse button or the backstitch button, and it'll automatically go backwards about 4 stitches and come back forward 4 stitches. So let's do that one more time and I'll clarify 1 or 2 things. So to start, I just push the foot pedal and keep pressing it down. I don't have to push the reverse button at all. It's backstitching automatically for me, okay? So you can continue sewing, and if you stop at any point, take your foot off the foot pedal, it's not going to backstitch. It will assume that you're adjusting or maybe you need to pivot. But when you continue sewing and you're ready to finish the seam, do that quick touch on the backstitch button and it'll automatically backstitch. It'll automatically stop, and then you can take your foot off the foot control. Now, stitch number 3 is similar. It's called the locking stitch. Instead of a back stitch, it's going to do an in-place locking stitch automatically at the beginning and end. So we'll put the machine on stitch number 3. Press on the foot pedal, and the machine will do a locking stitch, which is 4 stitches in place, and then we'll continue on. Again, you can stop in the middle of a seam. Nothing will happen because the machine knows maybe you want to pivot or turn, but then you continue. And when you're ready to finish the seam, just do a quick touch on the locking stitch button to finish the seam and lock it in. So what this is really great for is if you're top stitching around the top of a bag, for example, and you don't want that ugly section of back stitching to show, use the number 3 stitch instead. Okay. Or if you're going to do some quilting and you're doing a quilting pattern that doesn't start off the edge of the quilt, it's a design that starts and stops in the middle of the quilt, you can use the locking stitch to lock in your stitches without that ugly back stitching showing.